Stations come under attack all across Empire space as the trade war boils over. 23rd of June, YC 125. As usual, we will begin this broadcast by examining the war status of all the main parties involved in the trade war. The Trade Consortium now has 65 active wars, which will surely mean the rapid destruction of their remaining stations. I Choose You has 21 wars, with another 2 due to start sometime within the next 24 hours. Goonswarm is holding steady at 14. The Initiative still have 6. Fraternity are on 32 active wars. Pandemic Horde have 64 active wars. Pandemic Legion have gone one better with 65 active wars. And Test Alliance are still stuck on 11. Yesterday, Thursday 22nd of June, the Athanor in New Caldari belonging to the Trade Consortium was destroyed, as the final timer ended and an attacking fleet very quickly stripped away the armour and caused catastrophic damage to the superstructure. At the other end of Empire space in Frarn, a Sotio belonging to the Trade Consortium was attacked and forced into shield reinforcement mode. Now onto today's news, and the biggest news comes from Perimeter, where the Trade Consortium Keepstar station was due to exit its final reinforcement timer at around midnight last night. We sent our Eyes in the Skies correspondent JB to the system fairly early in the day to watch the military build-up as it happened. Here is a montage of clips of the events of the night as captured by our roving reporter. This is JB talking to you from inside the Perimeter Keepstar. It is a desolate and dangerous place here today. Most of the lighting is off, alarms and klaxons are ringing out, there are explosions and escaping gases everywhere. This place is really not safe. I think I had better get out of here while I still can. Just in case any of our viewers are not in appreciation of the sheer scale of this station, let me zoom in a bit for you. Here I am, this is me, right on top of the station. As you can see, Keepstars are truly enormous structures. Although it is early in the day, there are still many hundreds of people here, some of them still evacuating their last few positions, others here to spectate, and others seem to be putting on a show with fireworks, marking the occasion. Okay, d'accord, it is now 19:30, around 5 hours before the final timer ends. There are 300 people in the system, and the firework party is still ongoing. It is now 2100, and there are almost 400 people in the system, with many mobile tractor units being placed around the Keepstar, which will clear the field of battle. Capsuleers can make profit from almost any situation now. Okay, it is now 22:30, and there are 1100 people in the system, and I can see members of the various large alliances starting to drift in and scout the station as we get ready for the final battle to begin at midnight. It is just after midnight now, with 3,000 people here in Perimeter. Time dilation has kicked in, currently running at 15% and still falling. Okay, d'accord, here we go. The last few seconds of the timer are going. And here come the big fleets, right on time. I am not seeing any defense fleet at all, and it looks as if the last ever Keepstar in Empire space is going to be gone in about 3 hours time, unless something drastic happens. With time dilation being so high, and with only electromagnetic energy and escaping gases from the station, our camera drones became inoperable, so we were sadly unable to catch live footage of the final moments of the Keepstar, which came at just after 3 o'clock this morning. But we did manage to source 2 fantastic photographs of the explosion. Now, if you excuse me, I need to get some rest. It's been a very long night. Back to the studio. That was JB, our roving reporter, who spent all night last night in Perimeter to keep us updated as the final battle for the Keepstar came to its conclusion. Between sending us those regular status reports from Perimeter, JB also managed to complete his regular tour of every other important trade war structure in Empire space, so let's take a look how they stand. The Goonswarm Sotio in Ashab has finally come under attack and has been forced into shield reinforced mode, which ends at 1955 on Saturday 24th of June. The I Choose You Sotio in Vellore is now in its final timer and will be ready for its last stand at 01:34 on the morning of Sunday 25th of June. In Frarn, the trade consortium Azbel is also in its final timer, which ends at 06:05 on Sunday 25th of June. The Sotio in Frarn, which we mentioned earlier had been put into shield reinforced mode, has since finished that timer and was immediately attacked again by a fleet of many mainly Leshak battleships, being forced into its final timer, which will end at 01:31 on Wednesday the 28th of June. The I Choose You Sotio in Azer has also come under attack, but not from Capsuleers. The Guristas pirates, operating from a hidden stronghold somewhere in the area, launched an attack on this station and managed to force it into shield reinforcement mode. However, lacking the resources to actually take down a station of this size, the Guristas forces withdrew and the repairs to the shield were successfully completed. And most recently, the trade consortium Azbel in New Caldari ended its final timer at 16:45 today and was destroyed by a very small gang consisting of just 3 Kronos Marauders and a single Tech 1 Vexor, with absolutely no defence being offered up at all. With JB resting up, I managed to get there myself and filmed this footage of the station's destruction. And that brings us to the end of a very eventful couple of days in the trade war. As always, we will keep you updated as soon as anything major happens. Stay safe out there. Would you like to know more?